So I was just gonna ask, like, real quick. I was doing my little research on you,
Oh
and
yeah.
your first video was actually a vlog. Funny enough, you were googling how to vlog in that video,
Oh yeah.
but why'd you stop vlogging?
Um,
What I just want to say real quick for a first vlog, it was like it was actually good. Like you actually knew how to edit.
yeah,
Like a
yeah,
lot of
that
people
was
start off they don't.
I can't believe I did edit that myself. Oh my God. I was on the GoPro app and everything. That so I just moved to LA 2.5-ish years ago. And I moved out here because my girlfriend was here and I was like, I want to get into content creation. I have a master's degree in biochemistry. And I was like, I love science, but I don't know if that's where I want to be my entire career. So I was like, I don't know, what do people do? I was like, people vlog. Like TikTok wasn't even really popping yet, at least for me. And so I was just like, I'm going surfing. I'm gonna film this vlog real quick. And honestly, like the reason I stopped vlogging is because I just don't do shit anymore. I just like, if we're being real, like I'm going skiing tomorrow, but like I spend there's like many days I don't get outside because I'm either making YouTube videos, streaming on Twitch, making TikToks. Like I'm inside.
hmm you wanna grind. I like to call
Yeah.
it the sweatshop. I call mine the Bar B sweatshop when I'm
Yeah,
working.
exactly. Yeah, I just don't have time to like get out and like go do things people want to watch. But like I don't know, maybe I'm trying to teach my girlfriend how to surf snowboard tomorrow. So maybe I'll bring my GoPro with me.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
you do a lot of this surfing stuff. I seen on your vlogs you went on
Hmm.
on an actual surfing vlog. You say you do snowboarding as well. When did you start picking up these sports? Because me personally, all I really do is basketball and football. That's pretty much
Hmm.
it.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all these other sports?
Well, so I actually I could ski before I could run. My mom was a professional skier. My sister's a professional skier, snowboarder. I was a professional skier. So that shit it's in our blood, really. We like try and just like get our kids onto mountains as fast as possible. So I'm trying to teach my girlfriend because my mom is like she like needs my girlfriend to like be able like if I'm gonna have a significant other in my life, they need to be able to ski. So I used to
For the culture, yeah.
exactly, exactly. And then surfing I didn't get into until 4 or 5 years ago. But I did that. I was baseball, I was football, I was never basketball. I'm 5'7". So yeah, that was never my journey. But yeah, no, I was just into sports growing up. And now like I'm not gonna like throw on pads and go play running back again. So figured I might as well get in the water or something.
Oh, I see what you mean. That's cool. That's cool.
It's crazy
So
that you
Very nice.
bring up that you just started YouTube 3 months ago, because that's about the same amount of time where I like picked up your channel, and your channel was already buzzing when I picked it up. I was moving
yeah,
out of
Yeah.
my apartment actually when I saw your first video. I was listening
Uh-huh.
to it
mm,
moving.
We were so I just like kind of like was like posting YouTube shorts and all that for a while.
Hmm.
And like I didn't really have an editor. I was doing my own thing. And then just like one day I'm like chilling in Twitch playing, I don't know, probably Shinobi Strikers or something. And this guy's like, yo, like please let me like edit your videos. Let's talk something out. And I just started like filming clips and shooting it to him, and he just made these awesome videos. And it's been wild since then. I mean, we're 10,000 away from a silver plaque at this point. So
Congratulations.
yeah, I'm
mhm.
unbelievably stoked. I was already a full-time content creator, but YouTube has made it sure so that we stayed that way for a while. So no, it's been a blessing, dude. I absolutely I love the platform. That's why I'm trying to get everyone from TikTok over there.
Man, that the algorithm really loves you too, because it took me a while to actually realize that I wasn't subscribed to your channel. You would just pop up in
Mhm.
my recommends all day. So
Love
for
that.
I
That's
wasn't even
good.
subscribed. I was just like, and I went on your page and I viewed it. I was like, oh shit, I'm not even subscribed to his page, and
Mhm.
subscribed to it
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah, 100%. The growth's been like insane. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I believe. I think this is like actually one of our first podcasts. We were actually talking about you, and we were saying like how
Right.
you were probably going to be like one of the biggest YouTubers. I forgot when that was. Do you remember Free Game? Do you remember how much subscribers he was at those times?
How many he was at? I think he was a little bit under
Yeah,
you, like at 50. I think 50K, maybe 40K at the
yeah,
time.
something like that. And now you're at what?
90-ish. I haven't checked today. I'm just listen. I'm just trying to be bigger than Swag It's all I'm trying to do. It's just that subtle goal.
I
No,
see what you mean. I
I
see
love
what
his
you.
content so much, dude. He's fantastic. I would love to work with him one day, but we got to get our cloud up a little bit more before we go that route.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the goats. He's definitely one of the goats. Speaking of
Yeah.
one of the goats, like coming up, which YouTubers did you watch? Don't say me, because don't inflate my ego. But
Okay.
which YouTubers did you watch, like in regards to anime content?
He thought I
When you
was you
didn't
for a
really
little
have a
bit,
YouTube.
Var. He thought I
You
was you for
know,
a minute. That
you
was
know
funny.
what's I mean, like obviously the OGs like Seth, Swag, they're big. Naruto Explained, they do good work. But honestly, dude, like I'm really like it sounds dumb because like I'm just not on like YouTube and Twitch like that. People are like, oh, who do you look up to as a Twitch streamer? Who do you look up to as a YouTuber? And like there is definitely people like anime, was it Anime Scale? Anime Scale, he does good work as well. But yeah, like I really just like I'm not like on YouTube like that. I'm not on Twitch like that. So like I just went in. I guess you could say I'm similar to Swag or Seth in my kind of informational esque type videos. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, I guess those would have to be the guys. But obviously, you make great content too. You make great content too. So I had to tap into yours. Listen, when I'm looking for a Boruto take, I'm looking for somebody breaking down the newest episodes of Boruto. You are my first page.
Yeah,
All
didn't I
right,
say the same
thanks,
thing?
thanks,
I told you, Var.
thanks, man. But so speaking of Boruto, and Naruto, we gotta get into the actual stuff. Well, not necessarily
Naturally.
actual stuff, but a lot of the theories, a lot of talking
Oh,
topics and stuff like
theories.
that.
That's my that's my
Yeah.
that's my bread. That's my bread and butter right there.
Can I ask a
Hmm.
question real quick before we get into that?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
All right. So, how do you come up? Like, what do you do to come up with your content? Like for instance, today, like you came up. Well, you didn't come up with it, but you just explained the eight gates. But you
Mhm.
also had a video that was pretty interesting where you said that Gara is a Uzumaki. Like, do you just be sitting there and things come to your head and be like, you know what? Let me break it down and let me make a video. Or like, what is your concept of making videos?
Low key, yes, and also like no, like so like with like theories and stuff like that. Like a lot of the theories that I've explained aren't mine. I mean, the Garas and Uzumaki's thing is there may have been someone to it before me. If I'm being real, it was something that just popped into my. It's exactly that, something that popped into my head one day while I'm like streaming,
Mm.
or or while I'm making content or showering or on a run or something. Like I like it does it like it just like stuff pops in my head. I'm like, ooh. Like I had this like thought, borderline intrusive thought. I don't know if y'all have seen FMAB the other day, the or FMAB, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. But I was just like laying in bed and I was like, was Shao Tucker just trying to make like cat girls? And I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video about this. I'm gonna make a TikTok about this. Got like a bunch of everyone was like, you are canceled. But no, it's just like there's so much in Naruto. There's so much in anime in general that just like there's light novels, there's manga, there's anime, and like all these things that aren't explained, and like the eight gates, like we know what they are, but do we
Right.
know what they are? Sage mode, like we understand that like if you sit still and you hold your hands in a circle for a while, you're gonna pull in nature jutsu. But like, why does Jiraiya look like a toad? What is
Mm-hmm.
Hashirama's sage mode? Like, what are the prerequisites to learn sage mode? Things like that. So I've always been like a scientific person.
Mm-hmm.
I have a master's in biochemistry. I worked in a rare genetics company before I was content creator. So like I guess I just approach things scientifically, and that's like there's a lot of information in anime.
Okay.
That right there would kind of lead yourself to power scaling. Have you tried that before?
I'll mess around and like power scale like the same show. Like if it's like, oh, you want to talk like what, like 10 like Jubito versus like DMS Kakashi, and I'll be like, yeah, I can have that conversation with you because they adhere to the same like power like principles. They both have chakra and they both have Sharingan, and it's like, but when people are like, yo, Ichigo versus like Goku, and you're like, sure, maybe Goku is maybe faster and stronger, but like, what is Goku gonna do about spiritual pressure? He has no spirit, he has no spirit energy. Like Aizen has literally deleted people by walking down the street because they had no spirit pressure. So like, how is Goku going to deal with that? And I think Death Battle does a pretty good job with it, but like, I don't know. It's never been something that I've been like super interested in. Like I would love to sit down and like break down like how strong do we think DMS Kakashi was? Like if
Hmm.
Jubidara hadn't got donut holed by Black Zetsu, how strong would he have reached? So like stuff like that I love talking about.